Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms united, where we all meet.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another weekly episode of the Fandom Fusion podcast. With me is Cassie and Chris, as always.
Yo.
This week we are talking about a couple things, and did we decide, are we ending with the news, or are we starting with it?
Well, let's start with it.
Okay.
I am so excited to share my news. You guys cannot hold
Different
on.
news.
Yeah.
The news.
The news.
The news. We'll do
Was that
our news.
really loud in your ear?
No.
Oh, well.
Then we'll do the news, and then we'll do the.
I kind of want to end on the news. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
I'm okay with ending on the news.
That's fine. We'll end on the news then.
Yeah, I win.
We're together here.
Ice Mountain, sponsor us.
Oh my gosh. Would it be a podcast episode without him doing that though?
You imagine, like, at some point someone drops in and goes, I got you.
Thank you.
Be like, we can actually end right there.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Chris is running
over.
the podcast now.
Yeah. So we're starting with our actual news?
Yes.
We are going to start with our actual news, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
No, thank you.
Okay. Not that this is really news, I just wanted to celebrate for 2 seconds. Eagles won the Super Bowl, in case anyone missed it.
Have we not?
No.
No.
Oh, it happened
Last
the day
weekend.
after.
Yeah.
Whoa, that felt like forever ago already.
I know. I don't know. I feel like the Super Bowl nobody really cared about. So.
Well, because it's Chiefs again. So
I'm happy with the outcome.
So am I.
I just have to ask, who do you think is the most overrated team in the NFL, whole NFL, and who do you think has the most overrated fan base?
The refs.
Yeah.
Not what I mean.
Are we talking like of all time or just like this year?
Fan base, we can say all-time team this year.
Patriots all time. This year the Chiefs.
Patriots for the team,
Yeah.
and then the
Like-
Chiefs for
like-
the fans. This. No, you said all-time. So
Yeah.
Patriots
it's
fans.
the same thing for both of them. Just Patriots all time. Chiefs this year.
Okay.
I think Chiefs has got a weird vibe the last couple of years. It hasn't just been.
Yeah.
This is the second time that they faced the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Um,
I will admit, I loved what Mama Kelsey did last time.
Yeah.
Her boy's face. Did you see her jacket that she made?
Yeah, it was like
Because-
half Eagles, half Chiefs, and it said Kelsey on the back. It was cool.
Because
It was
of Travis and Jason.
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even. No, I did not.
Yeah,
It
no,
blew
pretty
up on
legit.
social media.
Yeah, that
it
was
was
pretty
good.
legit.
That was really cute. I'll give her that. But F the Chiefs. I don't like
Kelsey's
them.
face the whole game was just pure defeat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
Poor T Swift not getting engaged.
people were like, that's the reason he was so mad, blah, blah, blah. But moving on.
Okay.
Second is there is a video that has been going around on social media. A kayaker got engulfed by a humpback whale. A humpback whale comes out of water, fully brings his kayaker in his kayak in his mouth, but then spits him out like he's unharmed. I sent the video to you on TikTok, so this is a surprise. But I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it.
Honestly, I haven't been on TikTok in a.
I woke up to my mom sending me the YouTube video of it.
Have not heard of this.
That's
we will
wild.
be watching this.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Can you imagine, like, what's your story? I just got ate by a whale.
Yeah.
And then spit me right back
And
out.
then it was just like
Like
no.
the person recording is very calmly like, hey, I'm like, sir, that's
Why
your
are they
reaction?
recording?
I think it was a
Was
father
it like
and
a
son.
moment? Oh,
Ooh, did the father get eaten or did the
It
son?
was the son. I could be wrong.
how you do?
Son?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Well, he caught it all on video. He's like, hey, look at my son
Oh, the
kayaking.
dad was
And then
the
it was.
recording one.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have dropped my phone.
I think so.
You would have been like, no, and then just seen like the phone
Just-
go down. Like
yeah.
we would never
Yeah.
get the recording. 'cause
That's
the
why
phone would be
I'm
gone.
surprised that he recorded the whole thing.
People don't care.
Clearly, his
People
I
all-
mean, what are you gonna do against a humpback
All
whale?
about the
Listen,
views. All
listen.
about the views.
Listen, all I'm saying is this. If it's the reaction that she's saying that it is, it's happened before.
I don't know.
It's just like that's their
It's
that's
the
their
normal
pet
thing,
whale
yeah.
that just they were playing.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that TikTok audio that's like, I would have 2 nickels,
Yeah.
but it's weird that it happened twice.
Just
right?
walk out, spit them out, you
Yeah.
know, like
I wonder if like when the kayaker got in the mouth, if he like started just hitting aggressively with his.
The thing is, like,
or-
their teeth are bristly, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
was it a humpback whale in Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah. So, like, the teeth are bristle. Like, what are you hitting? And
I'm hitting the roof of the mouth, bro.
Sure, but like, they're huge.
Yeah.
Are you gonna reach?
I'm so excited to show
Also,
you.
how far
tongue.
back did he go? Like, did he just get deep throated
Yeah.
by a whale?
I'm excited to show you guys the video.
Oh God!
Alright.
And then we might have discussed this
I just watched us reenact that on my phone, and it looks real sketchy
this
without
entire
sound.
time. I keep going like this.
He's over here like,
Yeah. We might have discussed this before, but I don't remember discussing it. There is a new Pokemon anime that is coming out. It said it was in the works, but then I found out that it's being released February 27th of this year. And it's called Dragonite and the Postman.
yes.
So
I haven't seen anything about it.
I don't know if I talked about it. I've seen it. It's like a little side thing while the main show's going
Oh.
because they need something. The main show is doing fine, but it's the first Pokemon show without Ash.
And doesn't it have 2 protagonists? Like 2 main protagonists?
Yes.
I don't know much about Pokemon, so all I'm saying is I like the animation style that I saw for the Dragonite.
Yeah, their
So-
animation for Pokemon is always
Yeah,
top tier. It's always
Is
really
it?
good. Yeah.
Is it because there's so much money that goes into Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they can literally spit out the money to make whatever they want
It's like
with
the
it.
Disney of anime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
100%
realistically is.
Because they're like, what do you want to make? I don't know. Pick a Pokemon. Let's give them a movie.
Yep.
Bro, there's a filter on Snapchat right now that's what Pokemon are you? And I did it, and I had like this purple blob thing.
Ditto.
Grimer?
No.
You're either Ditto or Grimer. Those are the only purple
It
blobs.
literally, like, if I were to take a fitted sheet and go into like star mode.
Oh, you were Ditto.
Ditto.
And it was
Yep.
light purple. That's all I know.
Yep.
It had
Ditto.
like just eyes and just like a
a line
Like,
for a
on
mouth.
your face.
A gooey cookie man or cookie, gingerbread cookie man thing. You know what I'm talking about?
You were Ditto.
Ditto.
It wasn't. Grimer's the one that looks like trash, kind of like.
It could have been muck.
Do they just scan
Oh,
your...
that's what I'm thinking of. I
Yeah,
think.
she's thinking of muck.
I
Oh,
only
yeah.
know a few from Pokemon Go.
Does it just scan your face and then do
Yeah.
it? Well, keep doing your news.
Okay, this isn't news, but Disney on Ice is in Detroit right now, February 13th. Yeah, it was that one.
It was Ditto.
February 13th through the 16th, so tomorrow. But we went last night, as you know. But Chris, I want to know your rating out of 10.
Out of 10 for Disney on Ice,
Disney on Ice. This specific show that you saw.
I'd give it a solid, 7. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I don't like you said solid and then 7.
I got really upset with you guys last night because we got really hyped about the news, and then you guys stopped responding, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Disney
So I
Ice.
checked your location, and I saw you were at the arena, and I was like, "Oh, you're at Disney."
Yep. We were 5 rows from the ice. It was fantastic. I just get amazed by how athletic these people are, the amount of strength that goes into it. We were telling our friend earlier, like they brought out
Can't find it.
trampolines
Yeah.
and were doing tricks on that. They had a ramp and they were jumping over like that. They had a duo where it was a man and a woman. She was doing all these fancy tricks. They had aerialist type moves.
I'm
and
sorry, I keep interrupting.
That's fine.
When you did the Pokemon thing, was it like a picture box?
Yeah.
Picture box above?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the filter so I can do it.
And they did the first half was
Can't find the filter.
Frozen, Wish, and Lion King.
Dang it.
And then the second half was Little Mermaid and Moana.
Yeah, and honestly, I thought it was all pretty cool. For
Even the
somebody
theatrics.
the theatrics were probably the best part, to be honest with you. They did a lot of cool tricks, and I was not expecting a trampoline to be brought out.
What'd I give you?
I couldn't find it.
Oh, I'll try to find it again.
Yeah.
I'm old and couldn't figure it out.
I'm so sorry I'm taking so long on my news, but
You're
this
fine.
is
I just
the
spent
reason why I
3
wore-
minutes looking up for what Pokemon I was.
I wore a Disney shirt just so I could share this news. So Disney apparently I'm so sorry.
What?
Announced yesterday that they are adding love nests to Magic Kingdom. You can rent out a room to make love in because couples were wanting to do that at Magic Kingdom. It's $200 per hour and you get up to 6 people in the room. And if you wanted to add people, it's $50 per person. You want to add past 6.
Disney's doing a gangbang
And
room.
listen, it gets better.
Disney's doing
It has a
gangbang room.
double-sided mirror, so that way you can see out, but they can't see in, and your view is the Cinderella castle.
Disney.
Sorry.
Now that's a Magic Kingdom.
I'm so sorry for both of you guys and the viewers for my cackle. I saw that, and I didn't even tell Chris that this morning. I've been so excited to share this news. They talked about doing a tattoo parlor, which I thought was cool, but then I
That
saw
would be
that,
legit.
and I was like, excuse me? But real talk there. Do you think it would be copyrighted if anyone,
No.
if someone got a tattoo there? Because it would be the
We talked
animators.
about this.
Did we on the podcast?
Yes.
Oh, then never mind. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't because I would be in trouble as is. Why? Why?
He's right.
Oh, I forgot I have the chat on the screen. Everybody
Yep.
saw.
Yep.
Oh, is that why you said it?
Yep.
It just ruins okay, kids, you go over there, you hang out with them. Me and Dad are gonna go be gone for how long did you
An
say?
hour.
An hour.
$200 for an hour.
Your mom's gonna go see the Magic Kingdom.
So there's,
Height.
as you can guess, a lot of controversy with this because a lot of parents are like, that is a kid-friendly place. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
that is, even if we can't see it, that's wrong on so many levels.
Facts.
But I just
think
wanna
it's a
know-
great idea.
I want to know the up to 6 people in a thing called a love nest.
Yeah. Why do you think? It's probably why it's called Love Nest.
Do you think it's because...
I would hate to be the person that's got to clean the rooms afterwards.
Ugh.
How much for 3 minutes? They give you a
200.
they give you a deal. Still 200.
Yep.
Yep, that's my news. I saved the best for last.
Your news is scary.
Cassie's not allowed to wake up at 5 a.m. anymore.
5:55, so basically 6. This is what happens when I'm left to my own devices. So
Yeah, in a dark room with no sunlight.
I had a light on, just not the natural light from outside.
Yeah.
They should have a costume closet in the room. Listen, this is a family-friendly
No,
podcast.
I completely agree with this
Yeah.
because
I mean,
if
I
you're
agree.
full sending it like that,
Might as well full
guess
send.
what? I'm getting me a Meg. All right.
A Meg?
Can we move on?
You imagine walking in, he's dressing up as Baymax coming after you. He's
Dude, imagine if you go there with someone or let's say it's even your honeymoon and
that's so bad. I just pictured
listen.
a marshmallow
imagine if you've had no conversations about this and your partner is just like, can you pick out this costume please? And you're
Yeah.
like, is that why you're always watching that movie?
Oh, no. All right, Robbie, what news you got?
So funny.
We're moving on from Disney's Love Nest.
that
They're
was
calling it Love Nest too. And it looked like there was a bed and I think a tub.
All right,
God.
what you got, Robbie?
Chris is like, please move on. Please.
Could bang-
Themed rooms.
Yeah, doing it under the sea.
Apparently, he should have been with Disney.
Yeah, you got a great
marketing
idea.
this.
You should tell them to sponsor you.
Don't
Yeah,
do it.
Disney,
It's a
don't,
trap.
don't sponsor us.
Not
All right.
anymore. We're scared.
Starting with my news. So after the huge,
We're done. We're done.
I'm so
it
happy
wouldn't
that
be a
he's on
vine.
here.
It wouldn't be a vine or anything. It would be that type of swing.
Yeah.
They can put vines on it.
Imagine just walking in, dudes in a loincloth and like points at the swing.
I'd walk out.
Yeah.
They have it like an elephant and
I hope the rooms are soundproof, bro.
what I mean, maybe they play the theme songs for the movies.
I hope not. I would hate
The more
that.
I'm thinking about this, the less I want to know.
Yeah. We're taking a trip to Disney World.
We've never been. I've gone.
Gross.
I want to see the actual Magic Kingdom.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
You can't say it anymore. All right. So after a lot of backlash from the community and the fan base, HBO is completely recasting Harry Potter
Yeah.
live action.
Did you see who they're trying to get as
Why?
Dumbledore?
I did.
You did?
I'm fine with that.
Who was before? Who was
There
it before?
wasn't a Dumbledore picked
Oh.
before.
Who did they choose for Harry
The
Potter?
biggest backlash was when they picked who they picked for Snape. People got livid.
I didn't even know. I haven't seen who
They wanted to be
originally chose.
based like the movies, and it was
They should have done Keanu Reeves.
No, they want.
No, they
people
need-
wanted.
they got to do the dude from
Kylo Ren.
yeah, the dude from Adam something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I'll look
he's
it
in
up.
the new Star Wars, and that guy. He's
I can
literally
see it.
I
he's
think-
literally
yeah.
a Snape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would have
They
did a
wanted him?
fantastic. Yeah.
So, there's rumor that Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders could be the new Voldemort, which would be fire. But this is another. I screenshot this because I think it's crazy. This is another thing that a fan base. Yes, that's who they wanted to be Snape, and people got extremely upset. No offense to the actor.
Well, it's because it's known.
looks
It's a
nothing
known show or
Yeah.
movie.
Correct. They're trying to revamp it a little bit, but it has it's been around for too long with a huge fan base.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Exactly.
That'd be like recasting Han Solo and like well-known characters. Even though I just
Yeah.
found out that was Harrison Ford. Details, Schmeetails.
I forgot that you didn't know that.
Reminder.
So I brought this up because that's another huge, like, this is the second time now where a huge fan base came together and gave so much backlash that the producing company and the company itself is like, we messed up.
Yeah.
The power of social media is that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd say that's probably one of the better
I mean,
things.
this is
that's
an
come out.
HBO series, so like
Yeah.
it's not a movie like
Yeah.
they did with Sonic.
yeah.
But like
Sonic.
the fact that they're completely recasting, I mean, they wiped the board. Even some of the ones that like they picked before,
Yeah.
they completely wiped the board. They're starting from scratch.
You know, it's kind of a bummer though. Imagine being the actor that you
Yeah.
get a
yeah,
call
you
that says
nail
like
the
you,
role, and then they're like, can't
like,
do it.
hey, sorry, nothing against you. It's just society hates you for the role.
It's just like it's the backlash right now that they're getting with How to Train Your Dragon because Astrid. People are still going after them for that.
yeah, and a lot of people are saying if you're against it, you're racist.
It's not even that. Like
They're like, she's literally the character, bro. You can't tell me that.
it's
she's
the
not.
fact that you want to make all these movies, but you don't want to honor what they were.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's literally it. So like it's not skin color, it's not anything like that. It's not race. That doesn't matter. It's the
Yeah.
fact that you want to take what's already been made and go
And rebrand it basically.
correct. Now I get putting your own spin on things. Feel free to do that with the dragons and stuff like that. But when you have key characters, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Or like change little things, maybe like an outfit, not her entire.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Existence.
The longer it goes on, the less I care about that. But I also don't have a huge emotional tie to How to Train Your Dragon.
With what I've seen, like I cared in the beginning because I wanted it to not be everything that the show was about.
Yeah.
Watching what I've seen now, I truly don't care. And I hope she nails it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
I just hope it's a good movie.
Yeah, I mean,
So did you see what I reposted on? So I was on TikTok this morning because I saw a clip where they put a side by side of the
I
movie
saw that.
and the live action with some new clips in there.
Oh yeah.
I reposted it. It is so
Accurate.
so beyond accurate. But people might hate on that because it's not different.
Yeah, I feel like if they're making like a carbon copy,
you're not gonna win.
The
You're not gonna
animated
win either way.
Yeah.
Bro, nothing pisses me off more than when they change things.
Exactly.
Like I was talking about
People complain the most of live actions off of animated stuff not being true to what it was,
until it is.
and then they will complain that it's too much of the same.
Yeah.
People want to complain.
Yeah,
It's,
100%.
people will find a reason to complain if they want to complain. And
Absolutely.
That's that.
Solo Leveling Season 3 will adapt the island arc.
Jeju Island arc.
Jeju Island arc. So that kind of answers our question.
Season 3 is gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you see that the last 2 episodes of Solo Leveling have crashed Crunchyroll both times up for the release?
So
5 and 6 or 6 and 7?
no, I think it was just 6.
5 crashed it too.
Did it? I don't know, because I think 7 comes out technically today.
The fact that this show is crashing Crunchyroll is hilarious.
That was part of my news.
Oh, sorry. It was in here.
It was in here, so
Yeah.
it counts for me, not for you.
When you talked about Solo Leveling surpassing stuff, were you talking about manga or the show?
It was the show.
Okay,
I know
never
exactly
mind.
what you're gonna talk. No, that's new.
Is it?
Yes, that's new.
Solo Leveling has officially surpassed JJK in Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it is now the 3rd highest rated anime on Crunchyroll.
2 seasons.
As
Not
it
even
should.
fully.
Yep.
1.5
Season and a
Freaking
half.
should. I would rather watch Solo
here's the
Leveling
thing.
both subbed and
Okay.
dubbed before I watch JJK again.
I will say this. Season 2 of JJK's artwork and stuff is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But with that new type of anime that was coming out, it was going to take a minute before it got dethroned. But I never thought JJK would stay up there.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say on it? I think JJK's popularity comes from the characters. I think Solo Leveling comes from the story.
Yeah. I mean,
I would say characters,
and more,
the design,
but, like,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
money they're putting into the artwork and design of that show. It's like when Demon Slayer first came out and you started seeing the sword work and
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah,
This is
Fake.
like
animation.
Yeah.
newer animation, and it's no longer fuzzy. Like it's
Yeah.
sharp, it's pointy, it's real
Yeah.
smooth. The flames look
Hex.
like
Well, I was meaning it in the sense of like big thing of JJK. Almost everyone loves Gojo, both men and women.
Gojo
And
and,
then, like,
Sukuna. Those are
and
like
Gato,
and Gato.
and
Sukuna is one of the most popular villains from
Yeah.
an anime I've seen.
character design and character like personality and everything is big with JJK.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the storyline is that great. Not a lot of people talk about that. I feel
It's
like
not
they
bad,
talk
it's
more about
rushed.
like just the characters.
Yeah.
But with Solo Leveling, you're finding people are talking about like they like the aspect of him being weak and then getting strong, and then there's the whole like character itself,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I feel like there's more to it, Solo Leveling, and that's why, as they should. That's all I'm getting to.
So I'm going to
As
turn
they
that
should
to
pass
to
it.
him real quick. Have you read the manga for it?
For Solo,
JJK.
I read up to a certain part and then I stopped.
Do you like the manga more than the show?
Absolutely.
Okay. I am the same. I like them both for different reasons. Wait till JJK releases some more episodes. Sure, but I think Solo Leveling still will have it. Solo Leveling has gotten as popular quicker than JJK did. Like, Solo Leveling got where JJK is now with season 1.
Yeah.
And, like, we already know we're getting 5 seasons of Solo Leveling
And a movie.
and a movie.
Forgot we were getting that much.
I think we're getting the same for JJK. I think it's 5. But they're skipping a huge arc just to get to,
Yeah,
to
they're
bring
making
Gojo
it
back.
into a movie.
So,
Because
they're skipping all of that and making that a movie?
Yeah.
So we're getting that, and then when it picks up, it's after the movie.
Yeah.
I think it's because people are too obsessed with Gojo. They can't
Yeah,
go that
it was
long
a huge.
without him.
It's like a Kakashi all over again, but they were
Yeah.
smart and just kept him in it. Plus,
Details,
Kakashi.
details.
I lost where I was. Right here. Assassin's Creed is coming out with a new animated series
Ooh.
Yeah, I
based
saw that.
around.
That's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be pirate themed. It's gonna be like Black Flag.
Oh.
It is going to be called Assassin's Creed Forgotten Temple. When I say, let me correct myself. It was a webtoon getting turned into a manga, officially turned into a manga. So it's not an anime yet, but they're expecting the hype from this. They're expecting because it's doing so well. People
Yeah.
like the story because I mean a lot of people's favorite Assassin's Creed is Black Flag. So they're expecting this to move forward, not from it went webtoon, manga. They're expecting a series to come out of this as well.
That's cool.
I think that would be
it's-
phenomenal.
I do. As long as the animations, the like,
It looks
That's what
good.
he's needing.
it looks a lot like
Not
solo
needing.
leveling.
I can see that.
Not solo leveling anime, leveling manhwa.
Like design.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know.
So
Let me see if it says manga or manga.
the movement and everything within the Assassin's Creed games is phenomenal. Even the cutscenes and everything look good. So they have to match that.
Yeah.
It can't be like a CGI King and Ashura anime where it's a lot of too many lines. It's got to look good. It's got to look sharp.
I will. If this gets one, I'm gonna because Volume 1's gonna drop soon. It's on pre-order right now, so I'm gonna pick up the first one and we can kind of all look through it and see the vibes of it.
Hell yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with them doing an Assassin's Creed anime.
Yeah. Oh, that would
'Cause,
look
like,
fantastic.
It would be so easy. They have so many stories. They could do so much. Call of Duty fans. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are coming to Call of Duty.
Look at TMNT go, bro.
I love them. They're
I
phenomenal.
like this little. I mean, they never really went away, but
Yeah.
like they're making a big comeback with like
They look.
venturing into other
they look
parts.
good.
They look like. They look good.
'Cause
I
they were
hope
in
they do
Fortnite.
like they do a little update in the map to where you could go in the sewer.
like Fortnite did.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I know
It's gonna be
that
weird seeing them with guns.
Yeah.
Fortnite, Call of Duty, and Naruto are not like new, not outdated per se, but like I like that they're going for older things or things that have been around for a long time.
Well-
they're collabing with.
Well,
The
And
Team
it
and T's
just-
coming back because of Last Ronin and stuff.
Yeah.
That's that's a comic series that takes place. 3 of the 4 died.
Yeah.
And he is living on to
I
go
saw those
after the
pops.
Foot Clan and stuff. So like that series took off to where now they got Last Ronin Part 2 with new turtles to rebuild the it's
I have to ask a question that
Yeah.
has been bothering the heck out of me.
ask away.
So, who came up with the Ronin idea first? TMNT or Marvel? Because Hawkeye like has his Ronin period. Is Ronin like a term for
Oh,
something,
like-
or is it like the name of the person? Like I don't know what it means.
No,
I've
Ronin
been
has a
so-
definition because
Yeah.
there's movies
Okay.
called the last Ronin stuff with like it's like the
I thought it was a nickname, like a villain
no,
name,
it's like
or
the
like
final soldier. Like
Okay.
It's samurai in feudal Japan without a master.
there you go.
It's
Okay.
like the last person within his group.
the last Ronin.
There you go.
Like ever since TMNT has been saying it, and I know that like Hawkeye they reference it. I'm like, they're not the same thing.
No.
What is this? And I keep forgetting to ask people about it. But I can ask you guys while we're televised.
I have the first couple issues of the original Last Ronin.
Okay.
It is very good.
Yeah.
So I get the hype, but I'm thrilled to see anytime Team and T comes out. I just buy them. I own all the skins for Fortnite.
Did you watch the newest movie of TMNT? How did you feel about that animation
Mutant
style?
Mayhem.
I think so. Maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
The ones they just did the pops for too.
I own it. Hold please.
Hold the police. Of course you own it.
I've never
Well,
watched a
that's
TMNT
rude.
thing, but I know it has a big following.
No, I think it was like
Yeah,
2000. Like,
Teenage Mutant. It is
Words.
Mutant Mayhem. It came out in 2023.
okay.
That's what I was gonna guess.
Um,
Dang.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I hate
Yes,
that.
I didn't like.
Was
the,
it because of the
character design?
Yeah, the style of it.
Yeah,
A lot of people didn't.
I'm gonna
I-
be honest with you. My favorite like TMNT thing was probably about, I don't know, maybe 2014, the Nickelodeon show.
I thought you were
with-
gonna say 24 years ago, and I was like, you remember
No.
that, Chris?
Yeah, totally. It was like the only thing that I can remember now about
Yeah.
it is the theme song. It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtle
Brothers
Power.
of the, Brothers of the Half Shell. Turtle Power.
You know it.
Well, yeah, I grew up on it.
Okay.
Rude. Last bit of news for me. Super exciting. This won't really.
Is it about Love Nest?
It is not. And this is something that I enjoy. I
You don't
enjoy.
enjoy Love Nest?
Not at Disney.
Never tried it.
Netflix is making a D&D series
Ye-
from the Deadpool and Wolverine director, and it is already in the works.
My face is not because of that. Like, that's very exciting, and I'm happy for you.
Sure, tell your face.
I'm mad at Netflix because they raised their prices again.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. They sent out an email or whatever letting you know, or an alert.
Granted, it's only like a $2 difference or something like that.
Sure.
It's $1 difference for the lowest with ads, but without ads, it's $2 different. And then
Remember
I
when
think,
Netflix just didn't even have ads? And now
Yup.
they're stupid.
but that's everything now because
Yeah.
Disney Plus has ads, Max has ads,
Paramount
Hulu has
ads.
and you have to pay. And
Hulu was the original to have ads.
What pisses me off is that it can't be a like $5 difference a month. It's $10 different at least because Netflix, the cheapest option is $7.99. The most expensive option, which is just getting 4 screens or whatever, because you can't password share anymore, it's $26 a month or something like that.
yeah.
At this point, you're better off paying freaking cable with the prices that they keep going to with all of the streaming.
You got
The
commercials.
problem is that with
That's
cable.
Chris's problem.
Well, the problem is that with all of that out now, you have the channels having their own subscription anyway.
Yeah.
So like you can get cable, but everything that you want is now taken
Yeah.
out because they want their own money.
I was kidding about cable. I'm still pretty anti-cable.
Well-
I'm just mad that I'm not even gonna.
I mean, the
correct
problem
myself,
is
but,
that
like-
there's cable, and then there's cable with the stuff you want.
But they've been taking stuff out to put it on their
Yeah.
streaming devices. Is the
That
problem?
is one thing I don't think Netflix should do. Just grow your library.
Mm-hmm.
Stop taking stuff out. Stop rotating it. It's stupid.
They take it out and then charge you more.
That is one thing I love about Disney is they're like, whatever we put on there, it's
It's
just
stuck
on there.
on there, yeah.
You're keeping it forever.
What I'm loving about Disney as well is if you do I know, I'm so sorry, I talk from the hands, is when you do the bundles, because we do the Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max bundle, you could access everything through
Right.
Yeah,
Disney
the
Plus.
Disney app.
And so now I also pay for ESPN because I was getting pissed off trying to find football games to watch, and you can access that on Disney Plus.
Just watching football.
I watched my first full football game this year.
Super
And it
Bowl?
was the Lions. No, I
Oh.
fell asleep by the second quarter for the Super Bowl. But the Lions, it was the game before the playoffs. I watched the playoff game and the
She
game
watched the
before.
Vikings game.
Yep, that one.
I was there.
Yeah.
He's like, you know
So
what, respectfully,
as of
okay.
today, God, press the button. Oh, you muted me.
Yeah.
I'm still muted. Anyway, that's just. Give me my voice back.
Launches across the table.
Yeah, just
Call him Ariel from now on.
Yeah,
Are you Ursula then?
because Ursula takes Ariel's voice.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, I wasn't saying it for any other reason.
All right. So now that my voice is back, not doing that. As of today,
We're having fun today.
One Piece will return in 50 days.
Yeah. The
anime. Its 6 months hiatus is done in 50 days, and I'm so excited.
Okay, so hear me out.
Yep.
Oh,
6 months sounds like so long, and then you say 50 days, it sounds like not as long, right? 50 days is
It's still
almost
a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a
It's
good
almost
while.
over still.
But when you said the whole Assassin's Creed and then you said pirates, I was gonna go One Piece, and then you kept talking. I was like, oh, that's a real
And
thing.
mute.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna start putting buds up here. Like,
I'll just start yelling louder and louder so it
Yeah.
picks up through yours. Go on.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I'll just say what else he's from.
Yeah. Cobra Kai, Miguel from Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah,
Blue Beetle.
Yep.
Yeah, and homeboy from Bloom Beetle.
Yeah.
Same person. He has officially made his anime voice acting debut as a character from Sakamoto Days. So
Oh.
I'm excited. And the character fits him pretty well.
Is he the dude that gets trained by him, or the dude that tries to kill him? No,
Are you
he's
saying
not.
look-wise it fits him or personality?
I thought you haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
That's where we're getting at here.
I have not watched it.
You've seen spoilers?
I have seen spoilers.
Unbelievable.
He got mad at me for watching One Piece spoilers.
Yeah. One Piece spoilers are everywhere, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when people tell you them.
One of the saddest deaths, man. I'm so sorry.
The pops behind you too.
Okay. So.
It's like the phone call all over again.
Yep. Okay. So
I didn't use two, though.
there was another anime that absolutely broke Crunchyroll this week.
I know what it is.
High School DxD.
No. It was Dragon Ball Daima.
That's what he was asking you for not to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Sorry, words.
you remember how
I say
they Huh?
No, it's
hold
his
on.
news.
Hold on.
Get out of here.
I don't even watch it. I just want to say it.
Remember a while ago, spoilers by the way, for anybody that has not watched it.
Great anime. Shangri-La Frontier. Phenomenal.
Spoilers for
list.
anybody that plans on watching Daima that hasn't watched it yet.
He hasn't watched it either.
Yeah. I have not.
The stare is
So
what it-
there's earlier I talked about it on a different podcast episode. Vegeta finally going Super Saiyan 3.
Yep.
Well now
Oh, God.
Goku, after 28 years,
Older
Super
than-
Saiyan 4 is officially canon now. And oh my god, does it look amazing.
On a child.
So when I
It
asked,
looks so I mean, he was a child when he did it originally in GT.
so when I asked about saying the news, I was gonna say Vegeta wins Super Saiyan 3. So I wouldn't have even spoiled his news.
But
So,
so
like, what?
Like,
Kind
thanks,
of.
but
So, long story short, real quick tangent. Super Saiyan 4 has always been canon. A lot of people saying that it's canon now because Daima has officially said that it was canon because it takes place in between Super.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. GT is canon. It's just anime canon because there's like a million different canons.
I
No,
have a question.
Not false. Not canon.
So doesn't it go
It looks so
Super
good.
Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3?
I have to
Then you have
apologize.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Then you have like Ultra Instinct and all these things that are higher.
Yep.
So what's the excitement of Super Saiyan 4 when we have things that are higher than Super Saiyan?
Nostalgia. So Daima takes place in like before Super, but after Z. So they don't have Super Saiyan, like they don't have Super Saiyan God, they don't have Super Saiyan Blue, they don't have Ultra Instinct or Ego.
Respectfully, I don't like the way your show's doing things because we're gonna get into it. But I don't like going forward and going back and going forward and going back and going
So,
forward. And
this
like,
is the
don't worry,
first time
this is
that
what I'm
they've
coming
gone
out
back.
with, and we're going back.
This is the first time that they've gone back. It was supposed to be like a tribute or homage to the original Dragon Ball and GT.
So here's
Isn't GT
I'm
the
gonna
one
say
that you
my
told me
bit.
not to
Yes.
watch?
I'm gonna say my bit,
Yep.
and then we'll move on.
Okay.
You said F you, Chris. Don't get to talk past this.
No,
I'm kidding.
you got more news, right?
Yeah, I got more news.
Also, you started talking and he stopped, so I just figured he gave up. So I was squeezing my little tangent in there, and then we were going to move on. I can't stand child all of this children stuff. I don't care.
I know.
It's not. I'm trying not to dislike it. It has zero.
They're so cute.
But I don't care.
Have you
Okay.
seen Baby
It's people destroying planets. I truly don't care.
Kid
So-
Piccolo though is so adorable.
Don't care. Sammy, get over here. Stop trying to be famous. I'm sorry.
No, it's
She's crying.
I know.
Because they're so cute.
I understand. Like it. You're not the
So
biggest
like I
Dragon
said,
Ball
Anya
fan.
was trash.
If you ever.
You're not the biggest Dragon Ball fan in general, anyways. Like you can like it, but it's not one of your favorites.
Sure. I just feel like they could have done. Yeah, but like it's just.
They could have done, yeah.
I read the comment. It's just.
Which
Like,
is
they
very true.
could've-
That's the point of it. And listen. It
They
makes,
did this because they hit a wall, they couldn't go further, and they reset.
No, what they did was that Akira Toriyama wanted to do something where he was super heavily involved in the anime.
Sure.
So everything that he does, like throughout this, this little short anime, it's only 20 episodes. I think it's gonna be. That's it. It's because he wanted to do it. Like he's giving all the fans what they wanted, and it just happened to do that before he died.
So
But
you're
why
saying I
children?
could watch Dragon Ball Daima and be good?
No, but yes.
Heck yeah. He said yes. We all heard it here.
I would rather you watch the other ones as well, but
I will eventually.
What else you got?
all right. Hatsune Miku.
Ugh. What?
We've talked about her briefly. Is getting a anime movie and it's coming to theaters. That's
Just
all.
so many anime movies just coming out. No, it's weird.
They're all going to theaters, and I love that.
Yeah, I like that they're coming to United States theaters. That makes it so much better.
I'm upset that the My Hero movie still has yet to be released to own. It's still not
Really?
available to buy. But you can buy season 2 of Soul Leveling.
Yeah.
The faces, because I feel like from what I heard about her being all over Fortnite and Rocket League and whatever, she's overrated right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just because from what I see, like a freaking waifu situation,
It-
and that's
that's
why
all
she's
it is.
blowing up.
Okay, so back to solo leveling.
Getting
I see solo leveling hurts you.
he just keeps. I'm like
It's the fact that
standing
you
under
did
the
it.
table and like he pawed at me and it caught me, so I moved my hand, and as soon as I put it back, he was already mid-second
Yeah.
swing. So it's like,
It's the fact that like watching you, because you were talking, I watched the body spaz with it. Like that's why
stupid dog.
Hey.
it's not nice to talk about Chris that way.
All right. Next. So
You're not in charge anymore.
so
Ba-ding! Why is that on there?
You put it.
so solo leveling.
Stupid.
Spoilers.
What?
We haven't even seen it.
I know it's part of my news because I thought that this was really cool. Okay. A
you walk
Japanese news broadcast, like a legit news
Did they have
broadcast.
a gate open up?
No, they made a legit news story about Jin Woo becoming an
S rank.
S rank hunter.
That's not spoilers.
It is spoilers, but
'Cause we haven't
it's
seen it yet.
it's a legit newscast news broadcast.
So does that mean? I mean, I'm gonna answer my own question in my head. Never mind.
For the class.
I was just gonna say, does that mean he beats the dude that whose head
The
when,
dude that
when
the
he's
dude
like,
dude.
you don't know who my brother is.
That's a
Um,
whole
we
thing.
can't do.
And
we
yeah,
can't
So
do-
I was
we're
like,
not
so
going there.
he beats him, right? Right.
We don't know. So
Oh, we can't spoil that.
Yeah.
But we can spoil the S rank thing.
yeah, because him becoming S rank was inevitable.
Robbie disagrees.
So
So
I
what's the
just recently
true-
found out.
Oh,
Okay,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nope. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay, I just recently found out that Crunchyroll is not the biggest anime streaming like app and website.
What is it?
It's called High Anime, and apparently it has like 10 times the audience of Crunchyroll.
Correct.
I did not know that.
I have an account with them.
Of course you do.
Does it cost monthly?
No, it's free, but it's only PC. It's only computer based.
Okay.
It's not the app doesn't work.
Solo Leveling, the last episode, crashed that website. So, and its server is still facing problems.
You gotta be careful with that website though.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's got everything.
I will stay on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's got everything.
Okay.
How many pieces of news do you have?
I have two more. Mine hasn't taken that long. Quiet down. Dave Bautista
Yeah.
won't return as Drax, and his quote is, "Unless James Gunn calls me."
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. because he's DC now.
Yeah, I know.
Why is Gamora? That's my favorite quote. I'll do you one better.
Okay. Last piece of news. I had the post Endgame MCU Rotten Tomato scores. All of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All of them.
Would you like me to start at the top or the bottom?
Started from the bottom. Now we here. Sorry.
From the bottom at 50%, Captain America Brave New World.
Yeah, it's not
At
doing good.
78%, Deadpool and Wolverine.
50 to 78 is a huge jump.
That was all hype though. Like that movie was.
I lied. It's not in order.
Oh well. Fumbled the bag.
Yeah, apparently. 62%, The Marvels. 82%.
That was below. 62% was not.
Yeah, it's
No,
below
the
Deadpool.
Marvels being over Captain America is
Yeah.
wild.
Girl power.
Exactly. 82% Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I
see that 100%.
46%
So something's below.
Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium. 84% Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I don't see that.
Yeah.
64% Thor Love and Thunder.
That's too high for that movie. God, that was awful.
Whoever ranks this, I don't like them, and I don't trust them.
It's
Is this
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
No, I know. I'm saying whoever runs that, I don't trust them.
it's just that's so bad. That should be below.
You know how you said if I got news from that one site to not trust it? That's
Yeah.
how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. 74% Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip this one because it's the highest one. 47% Eternals.
I think that's too high for that.
I
It
think
was so
that's about
bad.
right.
I liked it.
Garbage.
92% Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
As they should be. That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one. I like that one.
I think these are so high for what they are.
You didn't like that movie?
Really?
I liked Shang-Chi. I just
Okay.
don't think it's 92% great.
79% Black Widow.
Take that.
91%.
Florence Pugh.
I didn't know that this was after Endgame. I thought it came out before it. but apparently not. Spider-Man: Far From Home. The one when they're in Europe. The second movie.
No, that takes place after because Iron Man's dead.
Yeah, because he's trying to
I
get
thought
the
I was saying
glasses.
came out after Endgame.
I think it still came out after
Yeah,
Endgame.
I don't know. It had to have. But the number one highest rated post Endgame
Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man: No Way Home with 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Only 1% higher.
Then Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Nah, that list is trash.
That list is pretty bad.
Burn it. Those. So first of all, Ant-Man and the Wasp being that low, I understand that. The Wakanda Forever movie got so much hype because that was the send off to Chadwick Boseman.
Yep.
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 That's right.
So like I understand the high percentage for that movie. Deadpool Wolverine, it was a hype train. That's all that was.
Yep.
Doctor Strange wasn't a bad movie. I don't think it should be that high. That's the same situation I feel like with Shang-Chi. Again, this is my opinion, so like please chime in. I'm just ranting.
I do believe or think it's weird that Captain America, the new one, fell where it did, but those other movies that were also not that great or like were good but like not great.
And we'll get
had
into it
so
when we
much
start talking
higher.
about it. But I think Cap did better, is better than some of the ones that we've listed.
I think it's better than the Marvels.
Very
And
much
to
so.
only be 3% higher than because you said 50, right? To only be 3% higher than frickin' Eternals.
I mean, again, but also we got to think it just came out.
Yeah.
So like it's got some time to build up.
I'm waiting for the worst Marvel release ever.
Yeah.
New number one.
They said that a little bit when it came out. It was the worst launch of one.
Yeah.
We can get into
Yeah.
that later.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll
so-
get into that one later. Hold on.
Oh,
Sorry.
you said that was your last one?
I do, but I have a
You
snippet
do?
that I feel like that you would enjoy.
Oh.
She has no idea. I saw them at the store the other day.
Oh, you got me something.
No, I did not.
What is happening? It's a
I
roller
saw them.
coaster of emotions.
I didn't want to buy them. Is what it is. Funko Pops, but from Mars Attacks.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah. I never thought I would have ever seen.
I mean, I didn't know they had fruits baskets, Funko Pops, and we got Cassie over here full diving into
I
it.
know.
I'm mad though that they have a Yuki but not him with Rat.
Oh, those are cool.
They're pretty cool.
They should be glow.
that
The
would
glow
be
would be
cool.
so sick.
I never would have expected it.
That's funny.
They have a banner pop as well where he's green like up to his chin and then the
Like
rest is
mid
human.
transformation.
Yeah,
That's cool.
And I like it because the box itself has a little quote.
Yeah, it's got a quote on
him.
it.
It's
Like,
a Hot Topic.
Yeah, like it's off of the figurine picture.
The corner.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's cool.
That would be cool for them to start doing like little quotes, like
So
Marvel
Marvel
has.
yeah, Marvel
added into that.
Marvel Pops has been doing it for a while apparently because there's a Mary Jane pop that's like that too.
Don't care about her. F Mary Jane.
Oh, sorry, dog.
She
You should see how he's
Which
fully sprawled out.
I have both paws trying to get into my hand.
That's so funny.
Which Mary Jane? Tobey Maguire?
It's
no.
animated.
Oh.
I was gonna say it was
Say,
not
if it's Tobey Maguire's Mary Jane, she can fall off a roof.
Kristen.
Kristen Dunst.
Dunst.
Nope.
Is it Kristen? Kristen?
Is it
Kirsten.
Kirsten?
Whatever.
It is Dunst, I
She
think.
is the only female lead that is supposed to like Spider-Man is in love with that doesn't help out or boost him. She's like, "You're trash, Peter. I should be number one. Get out of here."
Have you
He's
seen-
Spider-Man.
How many people comment on, like, if there's a video that surfaces of Zendaya and Tom Holland, or not Zendaya and Tom Holland, Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen, all the people that commented because of the voice actor for Miles Morales, and they're like, R.I.P. man, sucks to be him.
It's because he was trying to shoot a shot, but she got engaged.
And she's the only person that didn't get with her.
Speaking of engaged, and you brought up Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
You're engaged?
No, the daughter in that, and
Samantha?
yes, and the other guy that flips sides becomes evil. Robbie.
No.
I think they got engaged.
No.
Yeah, because they were walking red carpet or something. They showed rings off, and then they kissed. Yeah.
Look that up. I already looked it up. Okay. While he's looking it up, we can segue into AOT.
Yes. So this past week has been kind of crazy for all of us. We went to... Was I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if they both have rings, wouldn't that mean they're married?
Or married or engaged.
Yeah,
like
they're
they
just
got engaged.
engaged.
Engagement rings. Those exist, Cassie. So
I didn't even know they were dating.
this past week, we got to see the Attack on Titan Last Attack movie. We also saw Captain America Brave New World 2 days ago. So we will start off with our thoughts and feelings on Attack on Titan, and then we will hit Captain America, and then we got some really cool news to share with you guys. So, yeah, I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that's weird, because everyone thought he was gay as well. Like,
Really?
after... I forget what he did. You just made my ear itch.
Yeah, my
I
ears
hate
just
you.
started itching.
Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Like, he had a weird vibe to him.
Yeah.
So then, I think it was because of the movie from that he did with Addison Rae, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Something he like went into a weird vibe after that. But see,
He eating
yeah, he's trying to eat the TV stand.
No,
Love
The
that
light's
for him.
on, no one's home.
no, he's trying to eat the table.
That's
Like,
how Chris describes
He was
me.
eating the metal arm.
There's saliva on the wood.
Sammy. We're special around here.
Yes.
So that's but yeah. All right. Attack on Titan. Last Attack. This for reference, she's never seen it. She's never seen any
She
AOT, so
hasn't-
she went in blind. He's seen everything but the last two or three episodes, so this was new for him. I've seen everything. He's also read the manga though, so like, she's brand new. Out of 10.
5.5.
Okay, that's actually higher than I thought you were gonna give
Yeah,
it.
same.
In my head, I was like 6, 6, 6, and then you asked, I'm like, not 6.
It was. I'm gonna give it probably about a 7.5.
Okay, so overall for me and what it was, I'm giving that a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
I know.
I'm making this face for one reason only. But go on.
Actually, I would like to know that reason. What is the face?
The fact that Captain America, you said 7 and that's it. That's all it deserves, and I'm not going off that. But then AOT.
Did I shut it down like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well.
said 7 because that's what it deserves, and that's that.
Oh, well. We'll get to that. in a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. We'll
That's
get
why,
to that
like,
later.
but a 9?
The thing is I've seen this, and they just made it better.
All of the movies that we've seen, I don't think you've ever given a 9.
Yeah.
It
So the
was
AOT one?
It was so. I gave the My Hero movie like an 8.5.
At least it was My Hero.
Yeah, but it was not. We all agreed it was not great for what it was.
But a 9?
You literally said for the My Hero review, well, all they did was travel all the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying you gave it an 8.5.
Yes.
That's great. But
I'm
like,
giving
so a 9 for this.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Cassie.
That's fine. That's
I need to calm down. That TikTok audio. Are you kidding me?
All right. Cassie.
I didn't even write down any questions.
Yeah,
I was
explain why it's a 5 for you.
5.5.
5.5 without completely shitting on the show.
Okay, so for reference, why he said that, we saw the movie, and I asked thoughts, or someone asked thoughts on everything, and Cassie ranted from the theater to when we pulled into where they live. And at no point did I think she breathed or said one positive thing.
I stopped talking at one point. I specifically stopped talking and looked out the window. I threw a tantrum. Like, I just want you to know. I was getting so mad.
She went off on this, which, I mean, for someone that has never seen it, going in blind, and it's not your type of storyline or animation.
I think she took it pretty well.
So,
like I said, you gave it a 5.5. I was expecting like a 3.
I will say, I don't really like giving movies that low. I have to, like, absolutely.
Yeah, but there's so many. Like, you got to understand, like, there are some that are bad.
I stayed awake. I fell asleep during Daima.
Oh,
I know.
So, like,
I'm still hurt about it.
the next day, because I was all hot and heavy about it, like, angry, the night before. What?
Love Nest.
So the next day while I'm at work, me and Chris argued on the way to work about it.
The
like,
movie?
I'm like, Blue Lock bad? I haven't seen Blue Lock, so I don't know.
No, Blue Lock is because of animation. The animation was actually really good.
I was sitting in my
so
office
good.
and I'm like fuming and I'm like, bro, it's an animated movie. Why do I care? And I'm like, I really don't need to care because at the end of the day, like, you don't like Fruits Basket and I get defensive when you don't like it, but I'm like, it's okay because you don't watch it. Like, it's not your type of anime.
Yeah.
AOT is just not my type of anime. So I still stand by my
that
rating.
Going in, when we first talked about going, I truly thought it was either going to be just me going or me and him going.
I only went for podcast reasons. I will say
which I 100% knew.
Up until leaving, I was like, I should just ask someone to go for me and recap to me. But okay, so 5.5. Majority of my rating is that it was. The animation was good, in my opinion. I mean, I didn't like it per se. Like, I don't like the character design, but I think it was clean. And then storyline was interesting enough to keep me intrigued for a 2.5-hour movie.
The storyline. Continue. I will rant about this.
That's where, like, the 5.5 is coming from. A lot of why I rate it low is because a lot of it pissed me the heck off.
That's the whole point of the show. The whole show is they take this character and, like, in the beginning you're like, man, he's had it rough, this is happening, blah blah. Then once you see it start molding into something, and then all of a sudden you see the villains that you hated was because of this little kid this whole time. It, like, when that episode dropped and, like, it showed why things are happening. It blew. I mean, besides people that read the manga, like, it was crazy.
I think I struggled with the fact that almost all the animes I've watched, I like the main character. Yeah, and I hate Eren. Yeah, I will forever hate Eren. Yeah. I don't think even if I watched the show, I would like Eren. The show or the movie did not make me want to watch the show. Mm-hmm. It like validated my feelings of not watching it. There was no point of peak of interest. I
think AOT
watched the movie and said I'm good.
Might be the only anime that turns you against the MC.
Yeah, because. Well, I think I struggled because I didn't like any character. I think the only character I tolerated was Levi, and he did nothing in this movie.
Except just decapitate Zeke.
True.
So that was Levi's shine, and in the post-credit scene.
Levi wasn't in the post-credit.
Yes, he was. He was the janitor.
Yeah. He did the swirl around to catch his towel or whatever.
Yeah. Oh. He first spin was spray, second was the wipe.
Yeah, I don't remember that, to be honest.
He was wiping off the, like, theater banner for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it was just a door.
I think I was not paying attention to that certain thing.
It might have been just a door.
Levi was the most, like, redeeming for me.
Makes you feel any better. Levi is a lot of people's favorite character.
Yeah.
I know. I unfortunately fall into the basic category.
Do you know who voices Levi?
Yep. I can't think of it. I've been told it before.
Matt Mercer the lead guy for Critical Role, the biggest D&D group that made Vox Machina and everything.
Oh.
Oh. So their whole group is
Levi's top 3, absolutely.
he's a very well-known voice actor. He also did McCree for Overwatch, but he does a lot of voice acting. Their whole squad is just like god tier. Megami Fushiguro, Robbie, whatever. He's
Damon Draymond.
yeah. So
like that?
he's in their current campaign right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So they're very well known. One of the Laura Bailey, she's one of the best voice actresses out there today.
Okay.
Like, she is phenomenal.
Okay.
She's really cool. She's real quirky. She's awesome, but it's very cool. You next. We'll end on me.
I'll take that.
I stayed pretty tame today.
Yeah.
You did good. Like I
Just saying.
said, I was very surprised at your number.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me that night, it would have been like probably a 4.
Yeah, like, don't ever bring me again.
Yeah. Animation, fantastic. I don't know if
I
it
think
was
we
an
all agree
upgrade.
with that across the board.
If it was an upgrade from the show itself.
It was.
Okay. Well,
Robbie's like, take my word for it.
I think that they did a very, very well done job. I like Mappa. Mappa typically does a very good job animating. The story, they did fairly well. They stayed fairly true to what I know. I do like I feel like they could have done without this movie. Like, I think this movie was a big, like, cash grab. It was too...
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to tangent
I know.
in you guys speaking, and it's hard.
I appreciate your restraint.
Yes.
It is. I've been grabbing my cup a lot to drink, and I'm
Yeah.
not thirsty. I just try to shut my mouth.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
We keep going. I'm gonna have to pee.
It's... I think they did a very well job. Like, very well job. Very good job with what they did. I still don't think... He's doing a great job, Robbie.
It's difficult. I don't shut up.
I think the only reason that they did this movie was to put the post-credit scene out there.
I was trying to get to that point before you said it.
I know. And with the...
Dad, don't spoil it. We'll talk about that together.
Okay, well, that's fine.
You know what makes me laugh? The fact that Chris, if it's a movie that he enjoyed enough that it was tolerable, but like doesn't have much to say about, always goes for 7.5. That's like his go-to number.
He does. You do have an average about that. I would say that.
Hey,
Almost every time.
I think I would be a fantastic movie critic.
I don't. Oh, yeah. No.
He immediately goes, I don't, oh.
No.
No?
Because you're like, you have a very. Like, it was okay. 7.5. Like, I was enjoying it. 7.5.
I mean, 7.5 is about average.
You're great for the people that are making the movie, but like, you're not honest.
I am honest.
Yeah, but I feel like you're a very neutral party when you go see stuff.
But I also
It's
feel
because
like you should
I don't go with super high expectations, and I don't go with super low expectations. I don't care what everybody else does. I just like, there's movies where everybody loves, but I think was absolute trash.
I think critics are,
Dragon Ball Daima.
in the nicest way possible, like a waste of time because it's all based on preferences, biases, and all that.
Yeah.
So like Chris said, what he I hate to bring it up again, but Blue Lock. I wish I knew what you were talking
It's
about.
the soccer anime.
I know what it is. I'm just saying. I heard the animation's so much better now.
No, so
The movie was not.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quick thing, real quick. Blue
Stop talking about Blue Lock.
Yeah, Blue Lock's
It's Attack on Titan.
first
Lock it in.
season was absolutely
They say
phenomenal.
lock it in.
The animation was great. The story was fantastic.
Oh, this is what you and Sergio talked
yeah,
about.
they the production company, like the animation company.
Production.
Shut up.
I repeated it in my
I
head.
was trying to get the word out, but I couldn't figure out like how to like, say it.
I was gonna say it, but then I was like, no, that's mean. But then Robbie did it.
They were like, you know what? Season 1 did so. Don't press the dang button. Season 1 did so well that they were like, you know what? I bet you if we just did like bullshit for season 2, everybody would still love it. Well, everybody hated it, but they still did good.
No.
Like it still did okay, but it was trash.
Gotcha.
So season 3 is supposed to be a lot better. Anyways, back to AOT.
Robbie with your 9 out of 10.
Yeah, so I agree with your guys. Your guys? I agree with
one
you
of us
guys.
are.
Well, what?
So one of us are.
Oh,
You don't know that.
love
I
nest.
do know that.
Oh.
Too far. Too far.
Love Nest.
I don't like that that's a thing now.
Okay, so 9 out of 10. The animation was phenomenal. The fight scenes, the music. I think part of it was the theater that we were in, like the surroundings and stuff. When like it was rumbling and shit, like that all sounded phenomenal. I watched when it came out. I watched it here, so I already knew what I was getting into. Even rewatching it with the updated looks of it, and like I said, I already knew going into it. But like, this is gonna probably throw you guys off. I would go watch it again.
You can't.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For just. Do you want me to leave?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I live here.
You're like,
So
that backfired.
Levi was phenomenal. Seeing all the Titans and all that go from fighting against them to where like they figured out they brought back some of their souls and doing a final run. When you find out like Aaron did this just because it was power based and he got, you know, he went in too deep. He got hooked on it and then he couldn't fall back. So he left it to his friends to take him out. Like,
Full send.
Like just all that. It was the last 3 episodes. It is what it is. If you've seen it, you know exactly what this movie was. But the fact that the way they pieced it together, it felt really smooth. I loved every moment. I was locked in the whole time. I can't say if they changed anything. I can't remember offhand because I didn't get a chance to rewatch before going into it. I do plan on rewatching the last 3 to chime in on that at some point.
Yeah.
To compare.
I hope that even though it was a 1-day release, which is crazy, by the way, if you guys didn't know that, the Attack on Titan movie was literally a 1-night release. It's the first time I think they did any type of anime thing like that.
Correct.
I
Even
hope that
Solo
it's...
Leveling was like a weekend. It wasn't just like
was
one
that
day.
just a weekend?
No, you thought it was a weekend and then it went into the week. It was like a Friday or Thursday to
he
Tuesday
also
or
said-
something
I
like
mean,
that.
He brought up they might have extended the Attack on Titan one, but...
Yeah.
Or no,
I did,
you did.
but you both said no.
I hope they at least allow you to buy that, because like
Yeah.
watching the 3 episodes cut like they are and then watching in movie form, it made it more enjoyable.
I heard they're not like doing anything with it. It was a 1-day release in theaters and nothing more.
Well, it was only 1-day release in the United States.
If
Because it's not going to Crunchyroll.
It
might be.
So
I mean, we still haven't gotten the My Hero one even on Crunchyroll yet.
I think that if they don't put it on Crunchyroll, they're gonna have some issues only because of the post-credit scene. Nobody has access to that unless
I
somebody
guarantee you that's on
recorded.
YouTube now.
It is, but it's bootleg.
Sure.
Somebody recorded it with their phone.
But what issues would they run into? The show's already out and completed.
Yeah, but that scene's not
Like,
out there.
are
and
they
that
gonna take
scene
me?
can be important.
So what we keep
Boo
talking
you.
about real quick.
I'm not going to watch it.
So one of the
Not
cool
gonna affect
things
them.
with this movie is they talked about adding stuff and that they were putting in something that no one else saw. We didn't know what we were getting when we went and seen it, but we just knew that something was going to be different. Could have been during the episodes or something. But after, there's also was the rumor of a after credit scene. Completely was. Rumor was true. No spoils.
So they worded it as a alternate ending.
Yes.
Is what they worded it as. So
which was completely false advertising.
Not true. I mean, it's an extension of the ending. It's still technically alternate because they could just say scrap it. It's not a thing anymore.
But nothing changed in it.
It was added.
Correct. So I'm saying false advertising because it's not an alternate ending. They just gave you more after the ending.
Yeah,
yes.
it's an
like
extended ending.
Correct. So, but what's really cool is that they made it modern day Attack on Titan stuff. So like you had goth Mikaza, you had a nerdy Armin, and then
Aaron looked like a normal dude.
Was literally the same person.
I did like the post-credit scene. It was cute.
Levi was a janitor at a movie theater. They went and seen Attack on Titan: The Last Stand, Last Attack.
Yeah.
So like, it was very cool. Do you want to tell them what it hinted at?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got it.
Yeah, like I've been talking a minute.
Do you think I should say like what?
Yeah, full
like,
send, bro.
Hold
it was
on.
one day.
What I know what we saw during the credits first. Before I say that,
Just say what you want to say.
Yeah, run it. Just run it.
all right. So within the credits,
I had to think about it.
It showed basically it was like pictures of Aaron's tree where he was buried, and the background was like throughout the years of it, like through the future, and then at the very end of that, there was was it just a picture or like a small clip of somebody walking up to Aaron's tree, and in the future,
that was a clip.
It was a clip, and it looked exactly like Ymir's tree. So that gives that little hinting right there. This clip goes, and as they were talking about the movie, they asked what Aaron's opinion is. They didn't say the other two's name, which Cassie explained to me that they didn't. They did say Aaron's name, and they said the other
two were not named Mikasa and Armin. You guys are just
only
saying
Aaron
that personalities are the same.
Holy crap! Is he reincarnated?
Aaron?
Yup.
That's what this is supposed to be about.
Because they said it's hundreds of years.
It is only 100 years. I found
100
that
years
out.
later.
Yeah, I know. One singular. And it is.
Do the Ross shows from Friends. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah.
No, nothing. I'm old. Okay.
No, I don't like Friends. That's why I don't like
I didn't watch it.
Moving on.
Yeah. They asked what Aaron's opinion was, and he said that I was just glad that I watched it with you guys. But he also said that if they come out with a sequel, that he would be happy to watch it with them too. So that's two like little things right there that could hint at a sequel to Attack on Titan.
I didn't pick up the fact that he might be reincarnated.
And then they were walking across the street, and he said that like the girl was like, I can't believe that was all real or something. And then he was like, yeah, it was like 100 years ago. And then in the background, you see the tree.
Yeah, you see Aaron's tree in the background.
Just massive.
Yeah.
Massive tree.
It looked like the tree from Wano.
From what?
Wano. One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah.
That what you call it? Wano?
Wano?
Is that the
That's
tree
an
name?
arc.
No,
Oh,
that's
the
the
Wano
arc.
arc.
Yeah.
Got it. I didn't know if that
Trees.
was like the tree name or something. I was like,
No.
what?
No.
Got it. Yeah, so might get it spin-off of Attack on Titan. Might be... Here's the thing. Don't do another Aaron. Although I'm fully okay with Bryce Papenbrook running that again.
I don't think it's going to be another Aaron unless that was the reincarnation of Aaron going into that tree, which I don't think so.
They didn't show enough.
Exactly. We just saw the back, and it was just like a traveler. Dude had a backpack on with a sleeping bag and everything.
He did have a dog.
He did have a dog.
Prequel? Question mark.
Titan dog?
Oh.
Prequel? Question mark.
It would have to be...
No, because it was Aaron's tree.
I'm not the one that asked the question.
Ah.
Oh. I thought you were asking that.
No.
No, I don't think it'll be a prequel.
That's
It'll
why I
be
just
a
kept
post.
staring. Like,
Yeah,
It'll be a post thing. I think it'll be like a
Definitely be a
modern
sequel.
day Titan situation because this is a city now. Like
yeah, it's
a
like,
full blown city.
Modern day.
Yeah, modern day city, 'cause they're walking
And movie
out of-
theaters, phones,
Yeah.
technology, all that exists. So it's not going to be a prequel. I would love a prequel, but we kind of got that because of Aaron's power and ability.
Levi Oranges.
see, that would.
Well, you got Levi and Mikasa. 'Cause
They would-
they're both
yeah.
Ackermans.
If they do that, it's probably going to be like maybe a movie,
Fun fact,
Or
Cassie,
a
they're
short
both
series.
Ackermans.
Are they brother and sister?
more like distant cousins.
Yeah.
Distant is the key word there.
But that's why. So, yeah.
How distant we talking?
Not distant enough.
Bama.
Okay.
I say not distant enough.
I'm glad you both caught on.
Yeah. But that was really cool. The fact that we got to see something that,
A lot of people didn't.
yeah, and the fact that we found out we found out after we had already bought the tickets that it was going to be a one night showing.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. Might be a sequel. We'll keep you updated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not that distant. Not
Bama.
that distant.
I hope that's brought up at work. That's so funny.
Bama.
But-
On to Captain America Brave New World
Cappy Cap.
review. We talked about this a little bit. I think we were all very close to each other's number out of 10 when we left. Obviously, you already know mine because Cassie snitched on me.
How did you?
What was it again?
7.5 was mine.
Okay.
You said 7 at the
7 was-
movies.
7 was
so
mine.
He's adding a 0.5. He's adding a point.
No, I thought that's what. I swear that's what you said earlier.
No.
No,
7 was mine.
you were almost like me. Rating
Gross.
everything at 7.5.
Gross.
Do
Cassie?
you guys need the love nest? 8. I gave it an 8.
8. I give it an 8.5, 9.
That's the highest he's rated a movie that we've seen together. Just want you to know.
First of all the negative that followed this movie was I don't see. I'm very crucial and judgmental with Marvel, as I'm sure we've figured out by
Yep.
this point. I don't see the backlash that is being thrown at this movie. It's a base movie that is made to kickstart what's coming next.
Yeah.
You know what I guarantee is
What?
guarantee everyone's number one problem is they want Chris Evans as Captain
Yeah.
America. They
That's the
compare
biggest
him.
problem.
I know, but they're comparing
I'm gonna give you the biggest complaint.
who or what?
Take the serum, you stupid Captain America.
I don't know if that really is
No,
that
it,
like what? Because that's not what I've seen online.
Everything
and
I've seen online, nobody wants to watch this movie, and everybody's rating it down because it's not Steve Rogers.
not Cappity Cap.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
not.
Cappy Cap.
It's not Steve Rogers. That's why
Then
everybody
I
hates
pray
this movie.
for Ironheart because that's not going to be RDJ, and she's going to follow the same
Oh,
type of
correct.
backlash.
Exactly.
Because we have a new Captain America, we have a new Falcon, we have a new Iron Man, we don't have a new Wanda, do we?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think you're going to get a
Wicked.
new Wanda.
But we have Doctor Strange still, and then
You do have Strange
we
still.
have a new Hawkeye if we want. We have a new Thor.
No, Lady Thor died.
Yeah.
She's dead.
She.
I was going off that. Okay, we don't have a new Thor.
She did go.
but she went outie.
Yeah, she went to Valhalla with.
I can't put my foot
Did I
down
say that
because
right? That's not right.
Valhalla's the right
Yeah.
word.
They show her meeting.
Ata who what?
Idris Alba. What is his character?
I don't know.
Heimdall.
I don't
Heimdall.
remember.
Whatever. They'd show her meeting him.
Oh, but
She died.
we're getting all new people, so
Yes.
they're just replacing the old ones. Apparently, that is comic book.
Yeah.
So
Related,
next
though.
generation.
yes, there is a comic series where Falcon gets the shield and becomes a new Cap.
Yeah. Which.
Okay.
The Bucky series did better,
Yes.
but
So the Bucky series, Bucky got it first in the comics,
Yeah.
and then like 2010, I think, is when the Sam Wilson Captain America series started coming out.
that I don't know exactly.
this
No.
might be like a huge spoiler in the future. I don't know. How does Red Hulk fit in with the Thunderbolts? His name is Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
You can't tell me he's not a part of the Thunderbolts.
Also, I mean,
But
why do you
is
think
he
in
Thaddeus
their trailer
or
they
Red
say
Hulk?
you can't call us that?
Yeah.
In the Thunderbolts trailer, they're like, "We can be the Thunderbolts," and he's like, "You can't call us that."
But they are clearly called that, so...
Well, with
Yeah.
an asterisk.
I don't think that correlates.
The little sticky star next to it.
That's just on the Wheaties box.
It's literally on there.
I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't know what you're talking about. But,
I give up.
so that didn't really answer my question.
Give
Tom.
your review, Cassie.
So
I just wanna
the
know.
Red Hulk is never really like a part of anything. He's always a problem.
Me too.
But
Yeah, where's my...
Hey, you hit the right button this time. Wah, wah.
Why is it always this one?
Why is this so long?
I don't know. That's what
Okay,
she said.
but go on.
He's always just a problem. That's all. Like, he one part. I don't know if you noticed when during the movie when he changed and stuff, and he like touched stuff, it was burning.
Yeah.
So one part.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I'm so sorry. You probably told me that.
So like one of the effects of the Red Hulk is he overheats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually found out some fun information about Red Hulk, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I am quoting from the person commenting.
Gotcha.
So he told me that the fun part about the Red Hulk versus Incredible Hulk fight, or Hulk, I don't know, there's a million
Yeah.
Hulks, is that Green Hulk becomes stronger with anger. Red Hulk becomes stronger with absorbing gamma. And so the angrier that Green Hulk got, the more gamma he was giving off, which then the Red Hulk was absorbing. So that's why that fight just was like pew, 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 pew.
So the Red Hulk was. That's why. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go
They
ahead.
apparently fought on a beach, and Red Hulk got so overheated that the sand turned to glass.
You're watching a lot of animated stuff.
I don't know what this is from. Comic?
It's not live action.
Help me out
not
here.
live action. Comics.
No, I'm saying like somewhere somehow.
Yeah, they.
All
comic.
comic.
Well,
Thank you.
okay. There is also an animated Hulk versus Red Hulk fight.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Does it take place on a beach?
Hulk absorbs everything, all the gamma from Red Hulk when he is about to explode, and almost loses his mind with the gamma overdose and throws it into the.
So, does Red Hulk get hotter from absorbing the gamma? And like instead of stronger, he gets hotter.
I think his anger, when he gets angrier, he projects more heat. Like he just, if I remember right, it's like when Hulk gets angrier, depending on which one you go after. When he gets angrier, he gets bigger and stronger.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets angry, he just like burns shit up.
How we were seeing in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see that.
So review
Yeah.
for why I
Yes.
gave it an 8 is A, liked the storyline. That's always a big one for me. I lose interest in things pretty easily. B, I thought the characters, great. I think the actors were fantastic. There were some cheesy parts, but other than the cheesy parts, it didn't feel like
You can't have Marvel without cheesy.
I get mad if I'm watching a movie and I'm like, oh my gosh, you can tell they're acting in a studio. Like, I didn't feel that way almost this entire movie. The cameo from a certain someone that popped up in the movie was pretty cheesy itself.
Yes.
I enjoyed the cameo, but it was cheesy. And you could tell
loved
that
it.
they...
It was perfect timing for it.
Sure, yeah. But you can tell that they're definitely, like, acting.
Well, yeah, with the way that they were talking, and like I get that's that's their relationship, but they definitely made it seem like.
I mean, he gave him a speech and he called it out. He's like, good speech. They write it for you. And he's like, they did actually.
That was funny.
It's because it sounded too scripted.
But that's why they make the joke.
Yeah.
Because it is scripted.
Yeah.
Please understand, this review that we're doing is going to have spoilers in it.
Yes.
I guess we should have said that at the beginning. Spoiler alert now. I'll throw it in. I
but
gotta remind myself, throw it in the video.
you like the parts where you could tell where he breaks character and he smiles and chuckles or whatever. I feel like they left that in there just to make him seem more human and friendly. But some of the parts I was like, get that shit out of here.
Fun fact, I knew that Bucky was in it by seeing a TikTok clip
I didn't even say who.
on my way to pick you guys up.
You were driving and watching it?
When I got gas, I was
Illegal.
sitting there watching TikToks waiting for my truck to fill up, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, trailer. Because he was just talking, and it was like when they show Sam first in the mirror or the window. I was like, oh, he's just talking. All of a sudden, do we spoil this?
You already did.
I mean, you're.
I did not.
Nah, don't say it past that.
No.
I did not say who it was.
Yes, you did. You started with
that's
saying
how you started it.
That's why I said I didn't say who it was, because you just did.
He goes, yeah, I already knew that Bucky was going to be in the movie.
Oh, I did say that.
Yep.
Yeah, well, when he walked in, I was like, oh. And
There
then I
it
realized,
is.
Wah, wah, wah.
no, I have the buttons. Screw you.
But I don't know. I feel like it
What
would
did
have
you
been
think
higher.
about the Hulk?
Yes.
I thought it was good. I
Did
said
you-
he looked just like Banner, though, in my opinion.
They all kind of do.
Chris goes, it had Harrison Ford's facial structure. And I'm like,
Hey,
no,
he
it
had a little bit more.
It had young Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah, I'll take
I
that.
will say the gray highlights on the side was kind of sweet. I like that.
Mr. Fantastic looking.
I thought the Hulk looked good, though. It was clean as
Did
well.
you like Harrison Ford as the replacement for the General?
She hasn't seen the General. I mean, she has, just hasn't noticed.
Have you seen The Incredible Hulk with Lacey
No.
and Bob?
She has not.
So you didn't even understand why they showed in the beginning
Yes.
the clip from the Incredible Hulk movie where he's fighting Abomination in Harlem.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember this part in this movie either.
Oh my
probably tuned in.
lord.
Sorry.
Some of the backlash for this movie is people say it's like the Incredible Hulk 2. It's a Hulk 2 movie.
A Hawktua?
Hawktua. The problem is it's not enough. There are characters from it, yes. There's not enough to base that statement to make it true.
It was more Captain America than it was Hulk.
Correct.
I would like to say, though, that I was right about dude not being evil.
We're just full sending it, right? Like, we're just talking about everything. I already
Sure.
spoiled some stuff. We're talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, Doyle.
I will put the biggest spoiler thing across the...
Well, by the time this episode goes out, it's been out for a week.
Correct.
So, bring it.
Bring it.
Let's go.
All right.
I knew Isaiah Wade was not going to be evil. And you tried telling me he was half bad.
Who?
Isaiah.
I think that's his name.
Oh. You said...
You said based on the trailer, like, he's the bad guy. And I was
You
like,
didn't know he
he's
went
bad?
to prison.
Well, yeah. That's because I'm not observant. But I also said he wasn't going to be bad. I knew he was going to be good somehow, some way.
Yeah. He was bad in that moment. He was the bad guy in the moment.
But he was never.
It was
If
like
you
a
can
Bucky
defend
situation.
Aaron, you can defend this man. At least this man didn't consciously choose to
Also,
do that.
I never defended Aaron.
Yes, you did. Night of the movie. You defended him. That's what was one of the things that pissed me off.
Anyway.
How did I defend Aaron?
You said he could have chose not to do this.
It was an
And
addiction.
you're
He couldn't help it. He needed his friends to do that for him. Plus,
I
some
just said
people,
that earlier.
Some people argue that like it was the right thing to
No,
do.
I said it's a split. Some people will say some people will ask if Aaron was right.
Crackle
Snap.
pop.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
This is how the drive home went.
him. I'm chill. by
He
the way.
got drunk with power and he couldn't bounce back, so he wanted his friends to do it for
That's
him.
fine. Doesn't mean he's good.
Never said
Because
he
there's
was
Never
good.
said he was good.
I know, but you defended for what when I started shitting on him. You're like,
Because you can't shit on him like you did with going in as blind as you were.
I knew about it though. I knew all the big stuff from the show. I don't need to see it unfold to have an opinion on it.
I feel like this is
You're
a
just wanting me-
JJK matter.
But it's because you would just want me to feel sympathy for him, and I don't.
I do not want you to feel
Then why do
sympathy.
I have to watch the rest of the crap if I know all the big spoilers?
I also did not tell you to watch the rest of the crap. I knew
Alright.
going in that it wasn't your anime.
We're on a different topic, guys.
Go ahead.
Hi, Sammy.
We're supposed to be talking about Captain America again.
So, since we're full sending it, so at the very beginning they show a clip from the Incredible Hulk movie where it shows Hulk fighting Abomination. Facts. So when it starts off like that, there was just the fact that they finally, up until that point, they just threw references out towards that movie. They never tied it into the
Yeah.
Marvel Universe. They officially did it now. So now the Incredible Hulk is officially attached to everything. They all-
Doesn't that make it the first now MCU movie to come out? Because it came out in 2008.
What do you mean not? First, say that again.
The first MCU movie to come out. Not official MCU, other than Tobey Maguire and stuff like that. Because they in the main timeline, I would say.
I mean, there was Hulk
Yeah, but
that came out prior to. Incredible Hulk came out after Iron Man.
did it?
I
Yeah,
just know-
because there's an end credit scene after the Incredible Hulk where the general is sitting at a bar and RDJ walks in and goes, they banter and he goes, I hear you have a problem. He goes, I'm putting a team together, and talks about Banner.
Okay.
I just know the first Captain America movie was in 2011.
Yeah. But Iron Man was the first one to kick it off, and then Incredible Hulk came out after.
Okay.
Okay. But so they bring in some characters from that movie, which was nice to see them tie up loose ends, as Marvel
Yeah.
doesn't like to do, but then they do anyway.
Yeah.
So someone asked me, I don't know if it was you guys or what, if people thought that the Blue Hulk was going to be in this.
Not
Blue
me.
Hulk is not in this.
I don't even know.
They tweaked it.
You're
It's supposed to be Smart Hulk.
Are you talking about the
Oh.
leader? That's his name, the leader.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Um, Apparently, in the comics, he's not blue. He is just green. He's got a big head.
So he's kind of like.
Yeah, it's
so then
pretty
yes.
close.
So-
There is artwork in the comics where he does have the brain thing going on.
So they bring back the original actor from the Incredible Hulk that helps out Banner and turns the dude into Abomination. Brought him back. If you watch the end credit for that, you've seen that he gets hit with Banner's blood after Abomination throws him into the machine. So they tie all that back in. Overall, I think the movie did very well, and
Yeah.
it's for being a base movie to build off of to start over. I think that it did perfectly fine for what it is. I don't understand the backlash. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. My two complaints were Captain America is officially an Iron Man. The dude without the suit is nothing. They tried to flirt with that line, and I feel like with this they just
He doesn't have the brains as Iron Man, though.
true. But he
Captain
has
America's
the heart
brains.
from. I feel like he has the heart from Chris Evans.
Yes.
His character, I feel like he has that
Heart
vibe
and
to him.
brain, Chris Evans, technology, Iron Man.
best of both worlds.
Yeah, but I feel like he's more tactical than
Yeah.
Cap was.
Cappy Cap.
Yeah, I feel like
Have to-
Well, I mean,
I feel like
Cap
he's more
now. Just-
tactical
you gotta say
than
Steve.
Yeah.
than Steve Rogers Captain America was.
And he's a little darker.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, one of the parts in this movie was a fight where he didn't even have his suit, and I feel like that was the best moment of his character. And like
Yeah.
it that. I feel like he just depended. They made it so dependable on the suit now. I don't like it.
That was my biggest complaint, other than the cheesiness, was when he breaks the sound barrier, lands, ground is not
Superhero
affected
landing.
at all.
Yeah.
He's not affected at all. He's not in pain or anything. Then he's like, wait for it.
Yeah, sonic boom comes down and blows people away.
And
Yeah.
they barely even blew away. They just flipped,
You see
basically.
no
And one
You still have to
vibranium.
give
You
your-
see
I
no
know.
vibranium glow. Like the suit didn't absorb it. There's nothing there. He just,
It's up. Right?
huh?
It lit up purple, didn't it?
Not when
That was when he
scene.
got shot or whatever.
Yeah.
It was later, but it does in that.
I think it did in the scene.
I don't know.
Before the sonic boom, because it always does the purple.
It
And
might have been
then
the
it went-
thrusters that you saw, like his boosters in the back.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll try to
So
find it Google.
realistically,
Google it.
I think that this is, in my opinion,
My opinion.
and this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, that I think Captain America: Brave New World is the best Marvel movie to come out post Endgame.
Your Spider-Man movies?
Better than the Spider-Man movies.
Oof.
There's my hot take for the day.
That's a hot take.
I would give that it's in the top 3, but I don't think I would say best.
I think
To
the
each Wrong.
I think the choreography was great. I think the introduction to the new suit
Chris
in
loved
the
the
very
fights.
yeah, I love the fights. The fights were so good. They worked out perfectly. I didn't see any flaws with the fights. The first fight when he landed, I will give that credit that was very, very, very unrealistic with the sonic boom, especially because he didn't take the super serum. I think the comedic relief within the
Yeah.
movie was good. I thought it was the perfect amount of cheesiness within it. The only thing that I find problem with like the fights or like the is the vibranium wings. I think they are fantastic. They did their job. Just we only saw the output of the vibranium wings once,
Yeah.
and it was at the very end.
No, it happened in the first fight when he was going after the guy too, because he like dropped down and or smashed the floor, or whatever, and it blew back. That was the second time we saw them work that way.
Okay, well, still, I mean, the last time
But
they
didn't
used it
have
was
Tobey
good.
Maguire.
Facts.
But in the movie or while watching the movie, a part of me was like, Robbie really should have sat next to Chris because it was just so funny to me hearing Chris do his little
I was in
wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
Now, that was pretty neat.
like there was parts of the movie where I was like, oh, like I was
he was so
when-
vocal.
like vocally loud.
When I heard the dude's voice, the mastermind of it, I was like, oh, we're getting this.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool.
The movie was deceiving to me because going into it, I thought Red Hulk was the main villain. And so I was like kind of bummed that we only got like 30 seconds of Red Hulk.
We got
But-
more than 30 seconds of Red Hulk. It was the last like 10
was
to
one
15
fight.
minutes.
You saw everything in the trailer.
Yeah.
Not everything.
Thank you.
Not everything. We saw a
I
couple
would say
clips of the fight in the
I would
I-
say
And him
you
turning.
saw.
Yes.
I would say you've seen
you saw
90% of the Red Hulk in the trailer.
But I thought it was pretty cool that we
Where
got.
it ended at, we didn't see. But up until that point, everything was in the trailer.
I liked the fact that we had a different villain. I was like, now this is an extra layer.
And that
That's
they
pretty
used
neat.
him for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. The fact that he wasn't just like in the shadows and then pop out and be like, surprise, shawty. Like,
We
he was
saw
there
the
every
build-up
step
of
of
it.
the way.
surprise, shout it.
Yeah. I still stand on I hate that one part where
yeah.
the dude's like, I'm going to make a phone call. And then he's like, but you're
Nah.
not. I'm like, how'd you get here?
I'm
When
gonna say
did you get
that's
here?
probably
Probability.
the worst part of the movie, in my opinion, was that
So,
scene.
how do you
That's
feel
it.
about?
Thank you. I agree.
How do you feel about them introducing a new Falcon already? This
I-
is his second movie.
So
and like we're already getting another Falcon.
What do you mean his second movie?
This is Anthony Mackie as Captain America. This is
his
first
project.
movie, second showing as it.
Captain America's second movie or like second project. We
Sam
got
was
the
holding onto
Falcon.
my chair by a paw and then let go. So
Captain America's second movie. We got a Falcon. I think it lined up fine.
I think it helped out that Falcon wasn't doing much in this movie.
Yeah.
He was just like, hey, he was more like a freaking lapdog
He's a
that got
sidekick.
excited. He was like, can I please join?
Winter Soldier. Is
I just
when
know
we got Falcon.
Cap was running and then Falcon ran up and was like, hey, buddy, I'm going to join you. And then he's like, hey,
yeah, but that wasn't his second showing. We got Avengers and stuff before that.
We got Avengers before Winter Soldier. Did we?
Pretty sure we got...
What's the first Avengers movie? Avengers.
What?
What is the first Avengers movie?
It's when they first team up. Like
Is it just called Avengers?
Yeah. It
Came out in 2012.
Avengers did?
The Avengers did.
That came out pretty quick after Captain America then.
Captain America came out after, I think.
2011.
2011 was the first Captain
Because
America.
you know what's crazy?
You know
we did the same thing. Are you going to say what I'm going to say?
No.
Harry Potter ended 2011. Captain America came out in 2011. So Harry Potter ended so Marvel could take off.
Winter Soldier did come out after.
Yeah.
But it came out in 2014. But still, that's his second movie, is what I'm saying. Like his second project. Avengers is a group movie.
But
I'm blanking on the first Avengers movie.
it's when Loki tried to take over New York.
I don't think she's watched it.
It's when we got our first glimpse of Thanos.
Yeah.
Because that has the thing with the in the sky, right?
When
Yes.
Hulk
Like the
goes,
skyfish?
what's
Hulk
your
goes,
secret?
I'm always angry, Cap.
And then
I've seen it once.
It's so good.
I like
Still
it.
holds up.
that's
some
also
of my
the setup.
favorites.
Is that... Yeah, that's
That might have been our
setup
best
for...
Hulk, too.
Yeah. Hawk.
That was also the setup for Kate Bishop's Hawkeye.
What?
Because in the beginning of that show, it shows that fight, and it shows
Receipt?
Hawkeye falling, shooting the arrow, and that's what she saw. And was like, I want to be like that.
Oh,
Tesseract.
Yep. There you go. Tesseract movie,
Oh,
right?
that's the
Yes.
one where they're... Are they in the... Oh, wait, is that... I know
Oh, my
I'm doing
goodness.
very broken sentences. You
Yes.
can't figure out what... I have an image in my head.
It's the one where
In
they go
Endgame
back
when
to.
they go...
Yes.
Where they're in the elevator.
Yes.
And Captain America's with all
He's
the
like-
bad guys in
and
the
he goes,
elevator.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, and then the... Pew, 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 pew.
Yes.
And, no, Ant-Man goes into...
yes.
Yeah.
Causes a heart attack.
Yes, yes,
He
yes.
turns Hawkeye.
Loki he was the first to turn him to help him out to get him out of the Shield's base.
Yeah.
In the very beginning to start the movie off. Yes.
Got it.
There's that.
So I don't think that this movie deserves the bad
Yeah.
Yeah.
press
No.
that it's getting.
There was someone... That video that
Not
you...
everything is going to be an Avengers movie. And
Yeah.
people need to get over that.
Facts.
And-
We have someone that is like, I won't watch it because no Chris Evans. I'm like, bro, I promise you, like,
I
it
mean-
wraps it up.
Okay. I get where people are coming from. He's not Chris Evans.
Correct.
We will not
You're
get another
not
Captain
Steve
America. We will
Rogers.
not get another Captain America like that. They signed the perfect dude to play the perfect character for the perfect time, and he killed it. We
Yeah.
get it. But you gotta...
Let it go.
They're moving on. We have no choice. So either enjoy the Marvel Universe as we continue, or don't.
Well, to me, it's kind of like how
Scoot closer.
this is,
I'm trying,
random.
but I'm being
but
mauled
Nothing.
by...
that's okay.
I'm being mauled by a little pity.
Robin Williams as Genie.
Yeah.
Did
Everybody.
a fantastic job. It is an iconic role
Oh,
for
we're doing
him.
a reference. I was
Well,
like,
yeah,
what-
sorry.
When did we switch to 11? Got it.
Will Smith doesn't compare to Robin Williams, but I think Will Smith did good for
He did good.
his
Yeah,
role.
but he got a lot of backlash for it
Yeah.
too.
Because they compare to Robin Williams. You can't. It's like
It's
comparing
different. You gotta
tomatoes
know
and
going
apples,
in
bro.
that it's different.
Yeah.
It's just you're not gonna get the same. you're not it. You can use the same recipe and get different things.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Correct.
it is what it's going to be.
You can have the same word pronounced 2 different ways.
Tomato.
Yeah, Hulk 2, Hawk 2, same thing.
Love nest? Just kidding.
I think I'm gonna have to do that song every time.
I'm gonna laugh every time.
So, would you recommend people to go see it?
Absolutely.
I've been telling people to go see it. I'm
Yeah.
like, if you had an interest, I think it's worth paying.
I
I
think
would
the
go see it
negatives
again.
outweigh. I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
By a lot, in my opinion.
He catches me randomly. He'll be licking, and all of a sudden he'll just.
My
back me.
knee is getting whipped
Chomp.
right now.
He's very excited to try and fight me under this
Chomp.
table.
I would go see it again.
I don't. I think I'm good.
I want to take him to the IMAX, like to go see it.
I think I'm good because I know what it is. It's a stepping stone movie. So me personally, I'm good. I've seen what I need to see. I know we're gonna get more Captain America. Obviously, you got the Thunderbolts, Red Hulks in the universe now. So that gives us hope for other Hulk stuff, along with maybe World War Hulk if we ever get that. Mark Ruffalo is one of the only last actors that are still signed as his character, so we could still get the Hulk back and move forward with that. This has opened doors and shut other ones that needed to be shut. I think we're moving forward in the right way.
You know what I think that we liked? Stop. I know.
I can't help it because I talk with my hands, so when you do it, I have to.
You know what I think really helped this movie that I just realized? I'm surprised I didn't.
Harrison Ford.
No.
Harrison
They
Ford.
didn't bring the multiverse BS in. We just had Captain America and Falcon. They didn't really talk about it. They didn't have
after credit scene.
That is the only thing that is wrapped up, because I feel like this is a good spot because it was put in place. It seemed like they had concrete plans for the future. They weren't just doing this to be like, well, it could work out, but if it doesn't, we brought up multiverse so we can bail out.
So we don't know whether he's talking about multiverse stuff in the after credit scene, or he's talking about more Hulks.
I think it has to be something because Agatha says the same thing about he is coming. It just is a reference to he.
You just really want it to be.
I don't care if it's Mephisto. Also, Agatha all along brought Mephisto into the MCU. Figure that out. And he's rumored to be in Spider-Man 4 and Ironheart. So I think he has a more significant role than you think that he does, but that we agree to disagree on that. But it's referencing someone big, and I feel like it's going to be the next Thanos, which you think it's Doctor Doom. I still think it's something with King the Conqueror, something. Like, I'm interested to see who he is, who would they keep bringing up, like what threat he is to everyone.
I mean, you also
which means that means Wanda has to be back. She's not dead. Oh, love this already. I got myself excited.
Why does she have to be back?
Because Agatha said it to her and said, like, you need to be prepared for him. She wasn't talking about Doctor Strange. We all know she's not talking about Doctor Strange. She's talking about someone else.
Sure, but
so that means Wanda has to be there to fight this man.
Why? Her kids are alive.
Yeah.
That have her powers and then some.
But Mephisto takes the powers, so it's fine.
That's how Mephisto's created, is by taking the powers from the boys.
Sure.
So
I'm telling you, Wanda's not dead. She's going to have a significant part. I don't even care if it's a small part. She's going to have a part.
She just wants to see her name in like a piece of newspaper or something and be like, told you she's alive.
yeah, she's there.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
She exists.
I would
Quicksilver's
screenshot
still
and send
alive,
it
too.
to you so fast. Be like, point made. Thank you.
All of a sudden, the social media for all the podcasts are gone and we're shut down. No big deal. All right. Final segment of our podcast.
I forgot that we were doing this.
So excited.
Well, good. Now you're extra excited again. We have some major news for the podcast. We are all very excited. More things will be coming and updates will be thrown out.
Sorry, before we do this, I'm sorry, Robbie. I'm sorry. I just want to say that while we were at the theaters for the Captain America movie, we had brought in. Well, not brought in. We.
Because you couldn't.
Yeah, I know. They had certain items there that we thought were really cool, so we decided to buy them. And Robbie had no, leave it there. There's the camera.
I'm aware.
There is this Red Hulk popcorn bucket that me and Cassie with Robbie. We got one.
So
He
you
got
can
one.
see it.
Robbie got this pretty cool cup that he's been using as well. There it is. Yeah.
Show off the cup.
Woo, it's
Heck
pretty cool.
yeah.
We also got a cup, but we got it at home.
We forgot it.
Yeah, we forgot. They had.
Oh my god! I thought the cup just dropped and everything was toast.
They
My heart
had.
sunk so fast.
They had another popcorn bucket, but it was like the basic, big popcorn bucket, and like it was Red Hulk on it. It was.
It happened again.
Yeah, I don't like that. It was cool as well, but this one just
Look at the
looks cooler
details.
because it's got a better design, in my opinion.
Show the front. Show the front.
Yeah, because the front says Captain America, Brave New World.
Only in theaters.
Cool. All right, that was it because
I
it
definitely
was sitting
forgot
there.
about that stuff.
Exactly. That's
It's been
why.
sitting here, and I keep forgetting that it's here.
Yep. So you're welcome.
Toga in the back.
Yeah, Toga just chilling in the back there.
Look at her. She's like,
Like, I'm
Hi.
surrounded. I've made bad choices.
All right.
now
Robbie?
our big news.
Okay, now that
Do-do-do.
final countdown, I don't want it to end.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Well, that got
Do-do-do-do.
apparently I'm being counted down. So we've talked about the Bryce Papenbrook signing a little bit. We got to meet some cool people. Some of those cool people decided to. Well, we reached out to them after they talked to Chris during the signing over there. Things have progressed, and we are all very happy to announce that for the first time, Fandom Fusion Podcast will be joining everybody else at the Ozokukan. I have been terrified to butcher that this whole
Same.
time.
Chris was
Same.
like,
The
I need to
Ozokukan
learn.
in Port Huron, Michigan, in August, the 29th, 30th, and 31st. We will have a booth there. We will be doing our live podcast there all weekend. We will be catching people to talk to them, interviewing them. We will also have some other stuff going on there. But that is our big announcement. We have officially partnered. I don't know how to. We have been invited.
Yeah.
We've been invited.
We are very graciously and excited. We have been invited to join their Comic-Con that they're doing. This will be our first official event as the podcast. I am beyond stoked.
Absolutely.
We will be working with them as we go. Like I said, it's in August, so there's plenty of time. When we get updates and stuff, we will let you know. We will also be talking about them here and there when we get counting down to the podcast. That also means that weekend we will have the podcast, but it will be not here.
Yeah.
We'll be out in the world.
We will be existing with everyone else there. There's 17 voice actors so far announced. I know they have some other behind the scene ones that aren't announced yet.
Excited.
So that will be cool. We will have. What else? We'll have we'll be there. We will exist.
Yeah.
Come visit.
Yeah. Come hang out. Yeah.
I think you said it
might
all.
have a chance to be
I was
interviewed
really
as well.
like holding back the rant. I've been very excited to talk.
I
I'm
feel
ready.
like
I'm ready to talk to you guys about this after.
as things go on, we will update y'all.
Yes.
That is
The more info that we find out about the con itself, we will slide it in there. And we're just extremely excited to work with them and to see a lot of you guys and to see you guys in the wild, basically, is what I would say.
we're all in the wild.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the wild. Maybe stop. You guys say hi. We'll say hi to you, interview
Take
you.
us out of the
Take us out
Internet.
of our domain.
Out of the screen. We'll be real people.
You guys don't like my room?
No,
we
I do.
we do like the room.
It's got fancy swords and stuff.
Can't wait to meet you.
Can't wait to see you either.
You can't
fart,
go.
poop, butt, fart.
Why?
That's his name.
You really had.
You had to say it.
Yeah.
I just like how you stuttered.
You said Doyle earlier. Why couldn't you say his name again? You literally said the name.
But
Anyways.
we appreciate the opportunity. We are very excited to work with them. This is our first event, so this is all new territory to us. When we figure out stuff, we will let you know. If we get stuff that we can share with you guys or push out to you guys, we will do so as much as we can. So if you want updates and stuff, it will be all over our social media for from here until August, and then we hope to see everyone there. Maybe we'll have a guest or two to help push that along.
Yeah.
We will we'll work with that and let you guys know. But that's our exciting stuff.
Thank you for listening in today.
Oh yeah.
Always appreciate it.
We will see you guys next weekend, same time.
Sunday. Next weekend is my sister's wedding.
You are correct. Next weekend will be on Sunday instead of Saturday. But we appreciate you guys checking in, tuning in.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you might want to check in. You never know with us anymore.
With how things were going today.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, go visit all our socials. We're on all of them. Hit the follow so you can get updates and everything like that. And we will see you guys next weekend.
Later,
Adios.
taters.
Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms unite.